I hate this year. Like, this year makes me contemplate my fandom. This year makes me genuinely want I I don't I don't know. I don't know why I do it. I don't know why I put myself through this pain. I don't know why. Commanders lose 27-26 in overtime. I mean, this is just ridiculous. We had so many chances tonight. I mean, the Broncos gave us just so many chances tonight. Um, what a game. I mean, it was a great game, right? Until it ended in that catastrophe. It was a great game. Um, we are now 3-9, and we are now the sixth pick in the 2025 NFL draft or 2026 NFL draft. Sorry. That's the one positive I'm taking out of tonight. I told y'all, and if I didn't have this philosophy, it would be a lot easier to watch tonight's game. I told y'all I want to win every game from here on out. I want to win. I want to get this team, ready for next year. But tonight was probably the most juiced up as a fan I've been since last year, other than when I was at the game week 1. And this team sold, and this it hurts and it sucks. And I'm gonna need a while to recover from this, as a lot of fans are. Mariota played all right, man. Mariota wasn't even bad. The end play, all right. The interception, all right. But overall, like Mariota has played so good this year. I mean, he has been so good this year. Um, Keeping us even in this game with this defense. Our top three edge rushers are out. Our top two cornerbacks are out. Our running back one is out. Um, like it's just insane. I'm gonna go cry tonight. That's all I gotta say. Ertz played great until he dropped that pass in the end zone. That should have been a catch, and we should have been going. Uh, we should have already had what we were going to have anyway, right? He was supposed to catch that ball, get a touchdown, everything. And we ultimately did get that with Terry, um, and we were not able to convert. Obviously, this Broncos defense is just insane. They are what is I've ever watched. Uh, but this Commanders team had their chances, and they didn't do it. The Broncos at some points felt like they were handing the Commanders the game. Um, this game just felt so manageable. And this was the story of the Broncos season was that they keep it close with bad teams, man. We're a bad team. But we were not able to get it done tonight. And I guess again, the only positive is the draft. But here's the thing with me. Here's the thing with me is I told y'all I want to win out. I want to win these games. And now I'm forced to focus on the draft because we couldn't get this type of win. I'm just sick to my stomach. And I can't believe what just happened. We are so injured and we are so beat up. I'm just surprised we were in there. Um, I'm only reading super chats tonight. I plan to read some comments at the end, but I do want to address this. Trade Terry for picks for what? Why? Why? Is anyone going to trade for Terry first off? And then why? Terry had a good game tonight. What did Terry do wrong? I'm tired of the Terry slander. I shouldn't even be addressing this, but I'm tired of the Terry slander, bro. It's not his fault that the whole team's injured this year. It's not. So there's that real quick. There's the annual or weekly spiel that I have on Terry where y'all keep hating on him. Y'all are just dumb, bro. Some of y'all are just dumb and you don't know what you're talking about. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Let's try and get up to 24 likes. We have 24 people in here, so everybody make sure you hit the like button. Everybody make sure you subscribe to the channel on the road to 3,000 subscribers. You know, this team was very good tonight. This defense was very energized and good tonight. This defense was very energized and good tonight. And I don't know why my stuff keeps cutting out. Like, oh, everything is making me mad tonight. But I don't understand how this defense was so good. It's half of it's injured. And they were just fantastic. I'm surprised that we stopped the Broncos that much. I'm surprised. I didn't even know we could do that. I didn't know we were capable of that. I, I'm just surprised, man. Dan Quinn has this defense energized and ready to go, and that's what I like. But they got stops when they needed to. They ultimately gave up the touchdown at the end, but at that point, you just couldn't. I mean, you couldn't do anything, bro. Like, you couldn't do anything. You couldn't. Let me get to this member comment. Appreciate you for being a member. Big E, thank you for being a member. I did want to address that. I don't understand why. I don't understand why this team hates me this much. Like, this loss is just, I mean, I just can't handle this anymore. I'm just in shock that we lost. I just can't believe it. I know you guys. Let's look at the stats tonight, though. Terry actually had a good game. He was really good tonight. Terry was electric tonight. Sliding on the turf for some reason. I don't know why that happened, but whatever. Washington falls to 3-9. Denver goes to 10-2. Marcus Mariota was 28 of 50, throwing the ball 50 times. Inexcusable, to be honest. But then again, it went into overtime, so you can't really be, you can't really say that, right? 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Mariota was also our leading rusher, which, again, it's inexcusable. We don't have a running back. We need to draft one or find someone. Bill's not enough. Still have confidence in Bill, but he's not enough. Ertz was our leading receiver. Ertz had a great game. But again, that drop at the end cost us the game. And that's the truth. 10 receptions, 106 yards. Terry McLaurin, 7 receptions, 96 yards, 1 touchdown. Terry was electric tonight. 5 receptions for Debo, 64 yards. I think you're keeping that group together next year, honestly. 8 tackles for Wagner. The leading tackler. Sam was still 7 tackles. Wagner had a pick as well. As just a horrible throw by Bo Nix. I mean, that might be the worst throw I've ever seen. So Wagner kind of got lucky. Other than that, though, this team, they fought. I asked them to be competent tonight. That's what I asked this team. I asked the team to be competent tonight. I asked them to go out there and compete in performance tonight, and ultimately go out there and be competent. Like I said, keep it close. Like I said, but and that's what they did. They took it into overtime. They lost by a point. So at the end of the day, I can't even really be mad because that's what I asked them to do. But as a fan, I am pissed, obviously, because I want to win. But when you look at it, the Washington team is 3-9, and they're 6th in the draft order. Get me to the draft day because I'm just so excited for that day. Get me to the draft day. I can't wait for the draft day. Otherwise, F this season, F this team, F everything, bro. Like, everything sucks right now. It hurts that we're sitting here. We're 3-9. No one expected us to be here. And it's hard to even know what to say. But coming into this, I mean, you didn't really think you were going to beat Denver anyway. So I guess you didn't beat them, and that's the outcome you thought was going to happen. Being that close sucks, though. Like, being this close, oh, being this close, man, it sucks. You know, earlier this week, a few weeks ago, even, we asked this team to be like the Giants, be competent and lose. It's a respectable, professional, admirable performance against a very good team and a loss in an ideal scenario, according to some. The Washington Commanders now hold the sixth pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. So we played great, and the teams made tons of plays. Broncos made the last play, though. But this team played great. And so when I think about it, when I look back, um, I, I can't even be mad. Because again, I asked them to be competent. I asked them to be to go out there and perform and be competent, like I said. So that's what they did. Not much to be mad about, honestly. Um, the refs is a talking point. The refs were just awful. They almost sold us at the end of the game. They gave us the pass interference. So, I I don't know. This team gives me immense depression, and I'm very depressed tonight. Every prime time game we have lost, bro. Every prime time game we have lost. Like, oh my and I know, and I know, and I know they played hard. I know that I'm disappointed, but I didn't have much hope anyway. But I know they played hard, and I know they tried their best. Ugh. Oh my gosh, man. When you look at it, and you look back at this loss, it's not even that bad. And we're sixth in the draft position, and this is what we asked them to do. So I guess we shouldn't even be that mad. We're 3-9, season from hell. I'm sure more guys are injured that I don't even know about at this point. But they fought, and that's what I asked them to do. Real quick, I see a comment from a guy that I have not seen in a long time. The Buttons, the super chat goat, the guy that used to comment all the time. I haven't seen him in a while. Facts, they fought this game. Yeah, man, I haven't seen you in a while, bro. So good to see you again. They did fight. They fought. And again, that's what I asked them to do. So any super chats are greatly appreciated. Would appreciate any super chats to try and get me out of this depression. But yeah, any super chats are greatly appreciated, man. I'm drowning. Played their hearts out. DQ. You can't complain about DQ. Anything that he did. He's scheming this defense up. He's scheming this defense up. So it hurts, it sucks, but this is where we're at, and this is the type of season it's been. Um, this is just the type of season it's been. We were 3-2, and we're 3-9 now. It's just, again, it's a season from hell, man. Season from hell. And I'm sick and tired of losing, but this is what the rest of the year is going to be like. I'm just, we figured that out. This is what the rest of the year is going to be like. So you either keep fighting or you just give up and go to the draft. And I'm going to be excited for Daniel's return and stuff, but ultimately, obviously, this sucks. And I felt like if we won this game, there was a little bit of hope left for this season. Like we weren't officially eliminated, but obviously this officially eliminates us. And I shouldn't have had hope anyway. The season was already over. So really, this loss is what we've been asking for. Really, this loss, to sum it up, is what we've been asking for. Close losses, and look competent. At least we didn't get embarrassed. So Let's get to the comment section here. Quick PSA. Make sure you guys all hit the like button on the stream right now. Make sure you guys all subscribe to the channel right now if you're not subscribed. Any super chats are greatly appreciated. I will be reading the super chats first. Right now, let me see. Okay. Right now, there is no super chats. So, if there's any super chats that come through, I'll read those first. But we'll start at the top of the comment section. See what y'all talking about. See what y'all have to say. At this point here. I'm gonna go. We lost. See ya. Hey, I'll see you, Matt. If you're still in here, I'm going to cry. That's what I felt like. To be honest with you. Can't believe it. Yeah, I can't believe it either. This is the type of season it's been. Um, just losses that have just drained you. I mean, this loss is a loss that just drains you mentally, you know. Um, like this, I hate it here, bro. That hurts even more. Go for one and get the ball back. I, I mean, I would have just gone for two, probably, if I were Dan Quinn in that situation. So he did the right thing in my eyes. Hindsight is 2020, bro. Like, you probably would have gone for two too. So I think he made the right decision, man. Now we can officially tank for a good pick at least. You're not wrong. I mean, this officially starts the tank, right? This officially starts the tank. um, that's what this does. So that's what that's what I said. Like this loss officially knocks us out of any hope for the rest of the year. So it's on to 2026. I mean, I'll be excited for 2026. That's what I'll say for right now. Hard fought game. We were just missing five. We were missing five, man. You're not wrong. And it was a hard fought game. That's what it was. This team, they fought hard. They played hard. They tried their best. They don't have their top three edge rushers. They don't have their top two cornerbacks. They don't have their running back one. And so when you look at it, this team is banged up, and this team is hurt. This team is depleted. This is a win that really, 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 really it'll change the trajectory of this season, but it is what it is. We lost. By the way, guys, any super chats are being read first. So if you want to move to the front of the line in comments, all you do is send a super chat, any amount, and you move to the front of the line of the comments. Any super chats also help out this channel. So if someone could send a super chat, that'd be greatly appreciated. Also, like up the stream, subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed. Let's get to the next comment, man. We get a high draft pick, so I'm not really down on it. I'm glad Terry reminded this fan base that he's still him and that he's here to stay. More so happy that they didn't embarrass us. That's what Terry did, man, honestly. I like to see Terry, score the touchdown and stuff, and I like to see him get after it tonight, but ultimately we fell short, and it doesn't matter what Terry did. So it sucks, but that's just where we're at right now. That's just where we're at right now is we're losers, losers lose. Losers lose. And that's where we're at. Ultimately tonight we saw a different Commanders team though. We saw a different Commanders team tonight. We saw a team that has not come out of the woods yet. This is some of the team that we've been waiting to see all year. We have not seen this team yet though, and we saw tonight. So we did see ourselves tonight, and so I was glad for that. But and hopefully that's the way we look for the rest of the year. But I don't know. Man, why didn't old boy chip the defender? What? What are you talking about? Trying to think. I don't know what you mean by that, but all right. Um, Hell of a game. It used to be way worse, my man. I'm sure it was. 2024 was awesome. Set the bar high. Yeah, 2024, just get me back to that, bro. Like get me back to 2024, honestly. I'd do anything to go back to that. This is this just sucks. I'd do anything to go back to 2024 to be honest with you, but that's just not where we're at. So, uh Marcus gave it his all. He did. I respect him, He gave it his all. Marcus, this year just really has not been the problem. He stepped in and played well. It's been the defense that's been the problem. So, and also injuries to it. He has not played with his starting offense like he expected. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's a Bronco fan who follows. Tough, gritty game by the Commanders. Record doesn't reflect talent. I appreciate that. I mean, I don't. I think we do lack talent, but this team, they just put hard work over talent tonight. Like they showed that they were not mentally checked out yet. And I was I appreciated that. I appreciated the fight tonight, but ultimately we couldn't get it done. This Broncos team is too good. That their defense is too good. Their offense is too good. Um, they're just too good. So top 3 pick. Let's go. We have a sixth. We have the 6th pick right now, but we're trending towards a top 3 pick. We need these teams to win a lot of games, but we're trending towards that. So, and I'll be excited for that. You get to really have a lot of options. You can trade back. You can get Arvell Reese. You can get Caleb Downs. You can get Carnell Tate. You can get anyone that you that you really want at that point, because the top 2 picks are probably going to be quarterbacks, if we're being honest. So, uh, you can really get whatever you want. But by the way, guys, super chats are appreciated. Super chats are appreciated, guys. We're trying to get like 1 super chat on this stream tonight. So if somebody can knock that goal out and send a super chat, that'd be greatly appreciated. If y'all could all like up the stream, that would also be appreciated. Subscribe to the channel. All of that would be appreciated on today's stream. Yeah, be worse. Yeah. I'm already sick. This game made me lose my voice. Offense gave it their all. Defense gave it their all. Even though they were shorthanded on both sides, so I can't really complain. Yeah, again, that's what they did. They gave it their all. They tried their best. So, um, again, half the team's injured. So, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna change it? What are you gonna do? Uh, we suck. That's not outlandish, man. We do suck. We're injured. We're losing every game at this point. We're on a backup quarterback. We already relieved our defensive coordinator of his duties. Our offensive coordinator may leave. Our quarterback's coach just left. We're depressed right now, man. We're depressed. So great Broncos defense has still scored on him and protected the quarterback really well tonight. Yeah, they did a nice job. Honestly, all around, they did a nice job against, considering how good that Broncos defense is. So, um, you know, it's it's certainly encouraging. It is. Again, it's not like they were just beating us. We lost this game on our own. We had our chances, man. I said that. We had our chances. We had opportunities to go and take the win. Plenty of opportunities to take the win. Oh, I didn't even address Traylon Burks. By the way, that might have been the greatest catch I've ever seen from Traylon Burks. That might have been the greatest catch I've ever seen. What a catch from Traylon Burks. So I did want to address that. Traylon Burks, he's here for next year, man. He's, I don't know exactly where he's going to fit in next year, whether that's 3rd receiver, 4th receiver, but I want him for the future. And that is a big body guy that I think we could use. So Trade Terry for picks. I already addressed that. I don't need to address that. That's just stupid. I should time you out for that. Oh yeah, you're a mod. Don't do it, but yeah. So we are officially eliminated from playoff contention. So let's see if I could pull that graphic up on the screen. Uh um Commanders eliminated. I want to pull that up on the screen. Um all right, I don't see it. Maybe we haven't been eliminated yet. I think we're officially eliminated from playoff contention. So Terry just proved why we paid him. He did. I mean, it was smart to pay him. You know, you had to pay him. Not all the money that he wanted, but you had to pay him. So, my opinion. Mad emojis. That's a theme of the night, man. Like that's I mean, I'm really just, it's so and this is just I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of this feeling. I'm so tired of this team doing this to me. I don't know how many times I've stayed up late for a primetime game and felt this feeling after, but it's been a lot. Terry proved he's still him. I agree with that, to be honest. What was it, 7 receptions, 96 yards, something like that. I mean, he had a good game. You can't complain. Big E, thank you for being a member of the Legion. Thank you for joining the Legion in the first place. Thank you for being a member. He writes, Washington gutted the Broncos defense. They played good against them. That's for sure. 26 points. Not bad. Marcus threw the ball 50 times. Yeah, I saw that. I was going over the stats. I saw that. It's insane, man. How much he threw. At least we did good. At least we try. We always have to try. Yeah, I'm glad they tried. I'm glad they tried their best, man. I'm glad that they put all their effort into it. Obviously, uh, not the result you wanted, but again, they tried. I mean, they tried, dude. They went out there and they tried. Like you can't even complain, man. You can't even complain. This team is still gone. Terry just showed you how important he is to this team, and you're saying trade him. I never said that, but I know what you mean. He essentially missed 7 games in a row. In his first game back is 7 for 97, 1 touchdown. And you want to trade him. Yeah, I don't know what that guy was talking about trading him. I don't think I don't know why you would trade him. I don't know who would trade for him, but you're not going to trade him. So, yeah, it's stupid. Officially eliminated from the playoffs, I believe. Yes. um, I don't see that. I don't see the graphic. I don't see how. I don't see. I don't see how we're eliminated. I don't see that graphic. So, Big E, thank you for being a member of the Legion. He writes, notice if Wagner stays in the field, it gets us at some point. He got cooked by Ingram. Yeah, I saw that, man. That was brutal. But he did get a pick. I mean, like whatever. Oh man, dude. I'm so done, bro. He did get a pick. So um I'll try not to bash him too hard, but he just got burnt, bruh. Cliff isn't just going to be super run heavy, not his scheme. Yeah, I saying that during the game actually. It's not his type of thing. You weren't going to run the ball a lot against this Denver defense anyway, though. They were not going to give up any runs. They showed like, no, we're not giving up any runs. They showed that. So you couldn't run the ball. You couldn't run the ball. So we were just close about to win the game, but we lost, and I'm mad. I mean, yeah, I mean, you should be mad. I'm mad too. I'm sad. I'm everything right now, bro. This sucks. By the way, guys, super chats are read first. If you want to jump to the front of the line, all you need to do is send a super chat, any amount. It helps out the channel, and you get your comment read fast and quick. So any super chats are greatly appreciated, guys. Super chats would also help me get out of my depression right now. Because those do help out the channel. So whatever, though. This team sucks. I want Dan to be defensive coordinator next year, but that ain't going to happen because this defense is making plays and stop consistently. That's not going to happen. That's just not going to happen. But because he already said he didn't want to be the defensive coordinator, it's to focus on coaching. But they're gonna hire. I mean, probably gonna hire Raheem Morris if he gets canned. Jim Schwartz, you could go with him. Anybody like that. So they're gonna hire somebody. I don't know who it's gonna be though. We'll dive into that later. They played hard. I'm not disappointed in them. The refs maybe, but I didn't have much hope for them to win anyway. I agree with that statement. I mean, I'm disappointed in them, but they did play hard. The refs just killed it for us tonight. I mean, not they were obviously not the deciding factor, but they hurt us tonight. Obviously, I did want to address that. Facts. They fought hard this game. Yeah, they did. They did. That's the one thing I'll say about them. Quinn had them playing hard tonight. Quinn had them playing hard tonight. This was an encouraging sign for what the future can be. They played hard. They played hard. Nothing to be ashamed about. This was a game. It was a game. We kept it close, man. We kept it close. So for the same way you do, they played their hearts out. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's the common, the common chat tonight is they played hard. And that's all you can ask for is this team to play hard. We don't have the talent right now. We don't have the players. We're injured. We don't have our quarterback. We don't have our running back. But they just played their hardest. We're 3-8 coming into this game, and they played their hardest. So they really did the best they could with what they had. So it's not even something to be mad about, honestly. Washington wanted this game, no question. Yeah, obviously. We wanted to win. Told y'all this staff, they're not gonna lose on purpose, obviously. They want to win. And we were 3-2 on the year, and now we are 3-9. It's just insane. It was a good game, and it shows we can beat and keep it close with good teams. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we can always do that, but we can keep it close, man, if they play like they did tonight. We have some good matchups coming up. So, this was the Washington I've been waiting to see for a while, and they still lost. So, again, that sums up the season, though. No matter the outcome, I'm happy with the game. Yeah, and some people said that. Some people said that like they said that during the game they'd be happy with the outcome. So, I mean, I'm not mad at the outcome, honestly. 1-point loss in the season that you're in. Other seasons, this would be just a terrible loss. But they fought tonight, and they said like we're not giving up on the season. We're not giving up. So It is really a lot to be proud about. It is. There's a lot to be proud about. We need to lose out so we can draft Arvell Reese, Ruben Hurricane, Bain Jr., or TJ Parker. Yeah, I haven't done my draft research yet, but I do know who Arvell Reese is, and I do know who Ruben Bain is, but I don't know who TJ Parker is. I'll do my draft stuff obviously coming up soon, but yeah, I'm not opposed to drafting any of those guys. Arvell Reese feels like a game changer to me, and I think we need someone like that on this defense. And I think Adam Peters would definitely go with him. Could go with him. He could also go with Bain. Both those guys set the edge. They rush the quarterback. They're game changers, and that's what we don't have tonight. I mean, even Chris Collinsworth said it like tonight. We just didn't have anyone to get to the quarterback as well. We didn't have anyone to do that. So we need a game changer. And I don't know who that's going to be. It may be one of those guys. But if we're picking high up, then why not? Why not take one of those guys? Our luck sucks ass. It definitely does every year. That's just where this team's at. So Josh Connolly sucks. Yeah, I don't agree with that. He's 21 years old. He has a lot of time to grow and learn. He's 21. He's gonna learn and he's gonna grow and he's going to be. I believe he's gonna be a stud one day. So I don't agree with that. I'm so glad we showed some fight and a hell of an effort, but I'm 100% happy with this loss. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, I mean, I'll come to terms with this loss. I'll come to terms with it. Ultimately, when we're picking in the draft and we look at the draft position that we have right now, we're gonna look back at this loss and say, "Man, I'm so glad we lost that game." We're gonna look back at that and say that. So, LOL, no, he didn't kick the field goal. Maybe Nix makes another mistake. I thought he made the right decision. I mean, you're three. What is there to lose? You're 3-8, and why not just do it? So I don't agree with you there. But maybe he did make the wrong decision. You know, I don't think it's anything to really beat him up for. I don't think so. So we should just tank the rest of the season. Well, they're not going to tank. Obviously, I already told y'all Quinn and them are not going to tank. But I'm going to be in tanking mode, obviously. So if we win, if we would have tied, it would have then they would have kicked a game winner, so they would have won it either way. Yeah, probably. It wasn't a bad decision to go for 2. Wish it would have worked out. 2026 is the future hope. Yeah, that's gonna be a great year, man. I can't wait till 2026, man. I can't wait. Really feel like we're gonna be back up next year, but we'll see. We will see. I feel like we're gonna be back up next year, though. So McLaurin did well. Yeah, McLaurin fought. McLaurin did well. I thought so too. Intentional grounding, triple Mariota and Connolly stepping back. Refs influenced the outcome again. It felt like at some point that was kind of the case, but I don't think that decided the game. Again, I think we had our chances. So, the refs were a big part of it, though. Not going to outwardly blame the refs, though. We're not going to do that. We will win one of our last 2 games. I think we're going to beat the Giants. I mean, what I want to do with the Giants, and this is my philosophy every year. What I want to do with the Giants, man, I just want to say, shoo. Out of my face, shoo. Shoo. I want Jaden every time we play the Giants to just be like, get out of my face. I own you. So I think we're going to beat the Giants, but I don't know about anybody else. Or next game, Vikings. We're not beating the Vikings. So we need a better offensive line and a better defensive team. Sure, and that's what we're gonna get. I'd give anything to go back to the 1980s championship teams. Shoot, I would too, but that's not where we're at. Let's see. Terry's such a monster. I hate to see the fans turn on him. That sums up me in one statement there. We always have a chance to win when he plays. He would have went for 140 and a touchdown in his first game back while playing limited snaps. Yeah, I agree. I think I love Terry, and I think that he's a dog, and I think that they paid him the right amount of money. So I don't really think there's anything he could have done about the soft tissue injuries. I'm never gonna get mad at a man for holding out for his money, for respecting himself. So with the number one pick not going to be a quarterback because Titans likely have the number one pick. Oh, that's true. So they're probably going to take one of our guys, Arvell Reese or Ruben Bain. Uh, they might take a weapon for Cam Ward. In all seriousness, they'll probably take a weapon for Cam Ward. Probably get someone for him, uh, and they'll help him out a little bit. So, Traylon Burks, awesome catch. Yeah, that was crazy. That catch, that Traylon Burks catch, that was awesome. Again, that's probably the best catch I've ever seen. So that was crazy. We need Terry. We need Terry. We know this. Yes. Jaden would have won it. I feel like that too. But at the same time, this Broncos defense is really good. Make sure y'all smash that like button, by the way. Everyone in here, make sure y'all click that like button. Everyone in here, make sure y'all click that subscribe button. If there's any newbies to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Appreciate y'all for joining me. Make sure y'all send a super chat, man. Let's get one super chat before I reach the end of these comments, which we still have some left, but let's get a super chat, y'all. Any super chats are greatly appreciated, man. I need some positives for tonight. Biggie, thank you for being a member of the Legion. He writes, Burks took Noah Brown's job, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, he had to, right? Noah Brown's just not going to play. All right, we'll replace you. I love Burks, man. I think he's a good player, so I'll take it. Do you think Mariota sucks? No, I don't think Mariota sucks. I think he's a very good quarterback. Made a few mistakes tonight, but honestly, I can't even be mad at him. Defense gave up 27. The defense can have a game where they hold somebody to under 20 points, then I think Mariota could win a lot of games for us. But the defense has killed Mariota this year. Plain simple. Defense has literally killed Mariota. They just never help him out. They never help him out. So, I don't think Mariota sucks. Maybe we're not eliminated yet because of how bad some of the teams are. I don't know. We're not eliminated yet. No, you have to reach 10 losses for that to happen. So I didn't think we were eliminated. We're not. But we are obviously in the fan brain, in our brains, we are obviously eliminated. So not blaming the refs, but what WTF? Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to blame the refs, but I am questionable. I mean, some of those calls, like even Chris Collinsworth was like clowning. I'm like, what are you doing? Some of those calls were outrageous. Think Mariota made us lose the game? Nah, man, I don't think he did. I don't think he did. Think he had a pretty good game, to be honest with you. I was impressed. I thought we were going to get smoked, but you got to finish when you go that far. Yeah, again, that's the type of performance that impresses people. That helps the coaches and the players, knowing that you can go out and perform like that. Because a lot of people thought we were cooked. We were done. We were not going to win this game. We were not going to keep it close, and we did. So Burks is definitely better than Noah Brown. We'll see about the rest of his career, but yeah, and he stays healthier, so I hope so. Mariota sucks. Mariota's the quarterback suck. Screen quarterbacks suck. I don't know what you mean by that, but all right. I think you think Mariota sucks. So good night, y'all. Our team needs to rebuild the whole team again. We need all rookie players. Good night, Eric. We're gonna rebuild this offseason, man. They are going to rebuild. I can tell you that. So I know I play. I know. I play at best. I think it's still Mariota's fault. Um. See, I mean, the play at the end was bad. The interception was bad. But like overall, I don't think it was his fault, man. We can beat the Vikings. No, we can't. I don't think we can beat the Vikings. Big E, thank you for being a member of the Legion. How many studs Josh Connolly Jr. face and gets better? No one talks about. You're on the money. I said I think Connolly is just going to keep improving. He's 21. I like him, and I think that he's a good player, and he's going to be a good player. So I'm not even mad at him. Yes, that penalty at the end was crucial, but yeah, I think he's going to be a good player. So Denver, woo, that was close. Delaware, they made it close. They made it close, man. No playoffs this year. Nope. No playoffs this year, man. But there is going to be playoffs next year. There was playoffs last year. So hopefully it's playoffs. Hopefully it's playoffs next year. Hopefully Jaden stays healthy next year too. Hopefully the team stays healthy next year. Otherwise, that's going to do it for me. We've chopped up this game. We broke it down. I'll be back tomorrow with some content, but other than that, make sure you guys leave a like on the way out. I need all of y'all to hit the like button on the way out. I need all of y'all to subscribe to this channel on the way out. Hit the like button on the way out. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the content that I will have tomorrow. Other than that, though, I'm tired. This team is going to make me depressed, even more depressed than I already am. But that's where we're at. So I'll see you on the next one. Hail to the Commanders as always. Commanders fall 27-26 to the Denver Broncos and fall to 3-9. Vikings up next. Yay. So fun. Anyways, you guys get out of here. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Good night.